Welcome back, everyone. I got two games tonight. First up, representing the Berserkers,
Go Berserk! Go Berserk!
it's Koleman. And representing Jagged Axe,
NCX baby! Jagged!
it's the Captain Joel. Betting is open, all that good stuff. We have, of the 4 games I've streamed in the last 3 days, another assault. Three assaults in the last 4 games. So, Joel let me know he's trying something different. I don't blame him. His team has already won the week. But these guys wanted to see if they could get it on stream. So, I said, why not? So, I got them on stream. And, yeah. And then after this game is a pretty big one. It's the captain's matchup between Star Killers and Meatbags. As I said in the NCX chat or Discord, um, that series is 2-1. So a JJ win puts the Star Killers in a really good spot. A Teddy win ties the series back up, and it becomes a best of 3. So I'm interested to see Koleman's list. I told him just try to have some fun. So this looks like a fun list, and I hope he likes it. I'm also just checking things on the side. There are 2 games happening in the Discord right now. So that might be where everyone is. Don't want to watch on Twitch. Don't want to ask me to stream their game. Or Greg to stream their game. No, they want to stream on Discord. That's fine. Play where you want to play. Stream where you want to stream. I don't care. Because I get to record this. I get to let the players watch it back. See if they made any mistakes. So, oh, thank you. I'm gonna get my money next month from Big Daddy Jeff Bezos. It'll be a whole $50, but whatever. I'm not afraid to disclose how much I make from Twitch, which is not much. But yeah, that's why I hopped off the Discord call with you and Abe, because I'm here. They should almost be done with dials. You may have been. I don't know if you were following, but now you're subscribed. So, and the game is off. Ooh, and my dinner's here. I need to go down and get my dinner. Oh, well, no barrel roll from Gargor, which hopefully doesn't mess up Coleman's plans. Doesn't really need to barrel roll, but okay. Actually, if it does mess up his plan, he can always just barrel roll. Nimmy going up the board. But excuse me for like 2 minutes. I'm gonna go get my dinner. Uh, honestly, it may have been Joel. It could have been Joel. Um, could have been. Oh, my mom got it. Okay. Could have been Joel. I don't think it was Coleman. And if he did, well, but excuse me for like a minute. Okay, I am back. I don't know if we'll get an answer, but Coleman set it up. So it was my player. Coleman's a good dude, and he's played very well for us. He's only lost one game, and that was last week. Yeah, last week he lost to Rob Pettit. So Which, I mean, Rob is a great player. Has bubble out. What is he passing? Oh, transferring the stress over to Gargor. Hello, Catherine. Try not to make a lot of noise. I apologize. That's my burger. There we go, my hot dog. Had a bacon cheese dog from. Yeah, probably not. I'm not sure, Sherman. I will say, again, um, this series is already decided, so they're just trying things. Coleman showed me this list yesterday, and I just said, go for it. Play what you want. Have fun with it. And the sort of vibes are more important this week. Oh, Sonic nowadays is awful. I went there in college, and it was just awful. I mean, he's 2-1 right now, and I'm assuming Chewie's gonna bank up. Question is, okay, Concordia is mandatory, so if Chewie turns up the board and there's a question on if he's in the front, I will have to say, hey, check the front arc of Chewie, because that's a mandatory. I learned something new today. Concordia is mandatory. Who else knew that? No, Sonic is. I wish it was based on the Hedgehog, but it's like it's a. It used to be a South version of Stewart's. Um, when Stewart's was like a drive-up restaurant where they'd roller skate out to your car, and then Stewart stopped doing that, so Sonic expanded, and now Sonic is like the roller skating out to your car, but their big seller is like Coney Island hot dogs and stuff like that. Yeah, sort of like a 70s diner, yeah. Oh, oh, Charlie, that I feel for her. Really all by herself? Poor woman. I feel for her. Oh shit. I just realized. I have to look at the draft league rules again. Okay. If a rules question comes up from you guys, um, Catherine, if you're here, could you jump in and ask them? Because I am not allowed to as a captain of the Berserkers, according to the rules. Um, yes, I'm allowed. Well, I can't read, but it does say only the following may intervene for rule clarification. The streamer of the game, assuming non affiliated with either team. So I am not allowed to interfere if there's a rules clarification. No, it makes sense. That way I'm not asking um, a sort of. Neither have I, but I'm still gonna follow the rules despite this game not mattering. Also, kind of don't like where Forlom's at, but yeah, better safe than sorry. So, um, all right, JJ just sent me his list too. Yeah, I've fucked over my player more often than not. I'm not gonna lie about that. Um, but yeah, if something comes up, I'll probably ping the captain's chat and be like, "Hey, can someone fix this?" Yeah, Forlom is unless Temin doesn't have a shot, Forlom's just dead. But kudos to Koleman for playing the objective. And Chewy's arc's facing the wrong way, so I think Joel's trying to figure out if he should rotate or not. Okay, gonna boost. Which, if you're unfamiliar with Cad Bane, um, hmm, well, never mind. Or no, Cad Bane should be stressed, right? Well, 5e1 into Chewy. Uh, Fearless and the Focus. Joel, I think, is reminding him he has Fearless. So good on you, Joel. Good for you being a good sport. Uh, just gonna take it all. And Cad Bane now. He should be stressed. I don't know if he has the stress out there, but he should be stressed. Chewie takes hit crit. And that's a weapons failure on Chewie. And Coleman's realizing he never put the stress out there. So 2 stress on Chewie. And just to make sure Charlie gets points, because he's the only one that bet. And we close betting. And I have to figure out why it didn't come up. But well, if you spend both, because you do have 2. All right, well he takes 2. Chewie's gonna shoot downtown. Spends Ray for 2 hits. And spend the other calculate, take nothing. Right? Right? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah! Spends the other calculate, takes nothing. Well, you got Joff and Bullseye, so you might as well shoot Joff. Three v 2 in the Joff. Who needs a mod? And that shields on Joff. Yeah, I have a feeling Fen is going to need to chase down these X-Wings. Well, Joff has all the evades in the world and a single reroll. But who needs rerolls when you just roll good? And half a Forlom. Now, this could kill Forlom, but... Oh, Joel's Reds. Alright, Forlom is going to live. Takes 3 alive on 1. So, is it the best trade in the world? No. Is it a trade I'm willing to accept? Yes. And the TIE fighter shouldn't have a shot. So Joel gets 2 points and Coleman gets 4. I think Chewie dies this turn. This upcoming turn. Plus, Forlom does have Deadman Switch. But yeah, it is asking Fen a lot to take on 3 X-Wings. Thankfully, one of them got hurt bad from Forlom. What's up, Noah? How much time do we have left? Roughly 53 minutes. True, Fen can adaptable 4K to chase Chewie. I actually kind of like the adaptable 4K. Well, while we're here, I'm gonna get JJ's list. Okay, JJ, I see what you're doing. Um, that's a list. Ooh, civil military like Civil War or just like military overall. I'm gonna get excited, Noah. I graduated with a degree in history with a like major focus on military history. So I'm kind of like excited about that. Yeah, the adaptable 4K sets him up decently for the X-Wings. I agree. Who sent me a ping? A couple updates. Jeff Asiri of the Wolfpack wins 53 to 29 over Dominic DiCarlo of the Misfits, and Paul Heineke wins 52 to 40 over Sebastian Demers of Order 66. As a result, um, nothing changes with the Galactic Wardens, um, but Jeff winning wins the week for the Wolfpack. Ooh, ooh, that's actually a really interesting subject. Truman and MacArthur. I I'm actually interested to read that. Read your essay on that. Um, Obviously you don't have to send it to me, but I'd love to learn about that. That is actually so cool. Because MacArthur was very like gung ho, and Truman, I mean, he took over for a very loved FDR. So I would be interested to read that. Yeah, I agree, Sherman. Yeah, I mean, you calculate. That's all you can do. Does he get 2 calculates when he calculates? No, he doesn't. Okay. Oh, this dead man switch is sizing up to be a really good dead man switch. Because he's sure he's going to die, but he's going to get half a Joff, which is 5 points. Uh, I would still stress focus. I mean, yeah. Yeah, that sounds like MacArthur. He definitely wanted to win the war in a very quick order. Everything I've ever read says that I want to say the troops almost feared him. Yeah, I could see the Joint Chiefs of Staff wanting to fire him. Well, Fenn did a one hard, so I mean, he gets a shot. MacArthur is one of those cases, the more I think about it, where he wasn't the general we wanted, but he was the general we needed. Because I don't know if we win World War II without him. You fire at Chewie, you don't split fire. Keep the pressure on Chewie. Oh, Chewie contrabanded to fix that weapons failure. Who's he shooting at? He's shooting at one of these range 3 X-Wings. You know what? I don't hate this, actually. Yeah, I mean, he takes a crit on... Was this on Temin? Oh, I don't like that shot at all, then. I like this shot a little more now. So, flechette cannon, fires, hit crit, 2 evades. Well, that says that when you die here, you're definitely... Alright, so Forlom is dead, but he has to measure before Forlom is actually dead. Because Dead Man Switch... shield on Snap, shield on Nimi, damage on Joff, and you kill Forlom, but you're still in the lead, or you're still behind. So, unfortunately, your TIE fighter is facing the wrong way. Well, only one. Like I said, only one. TIE fighter, one evade. TIE fighter is holding that objective up there. Get out of here, Joel. Your reds are too good. Um, well, that happened. Yeah, Joel's reds are amazing right now. And Gargor has no shot. Let me jump in there. I will break the rules for this. Hey guys, really quick. Fen was at range 3, right? Uh, you only rolled 3, yeah. Is it not? No, I don't believe it is. I think it is a mandatory. You must roll one more. I actually have to check that now. Joel, if I'm wrong, I apologize. I'm pretty sure it's a mandatory. Um, yeah. So I'm actually going to pull up the rules reference. Oh yeah, Sherman was, like I said, he was not a good general, or he was a good general, but he was really not who we wanted. Or MacArthur, I mean. Yeah, quad arcs. I've been looking at quad arcs. Uh, range. Okay, so looking at page 18 of the rules reference, um, for attack range 1, the attacker rolls one additional attack die. It is not a May. For range 3, the defender rolls one additional defense die. It is not a May. I I wanted to make sure that it's not a May. Um, and yeah. Yeah, otherwise Victor Hell would be amazing. So, I'm not saying you lied, Joel, or anything. Well, I'm not even saying you lied. I'm just, for the future, it is not a May, it is a mandatory. Um, Sorry if my tone is coming off as being a dick. I just want to make sure we all know for the future. That's that's a game state thing. That's not a rules clarification, which I believe I'm in the right for because it says I'm not allowed to interrupt for rules clarifications. Yeah, I will choose to roll one die. Yeah, he was honestly mistaken, which I'm not faulting him for. I know there's no maliciousness, especially since, like I've said a few times, this game is already decided. Jagged Axe won the week. Well, not game, series. This series is already decided, and Jagged Axe won the week. So there's no no hard feelings, no nothing. Oh, that's disgusting. An interceptor with Victor's ability. Ugh. Victor just cares about more than 2 dice, right? I actually have to look at his ability. Yeah, if you did not roll exactly 2 defense dice. So anytime you shoot that interceptor, you get stressed. That's ridiculous. I love that. So, well, Coleman cannot lose Fenrow here. And he picked Cad Bane on the. Oh my gosh, that's great. So, Coleman has to kill Chewie and Joff without losing Fen. To, oh, that's a scary thought. Why does he get a system fate? Oh, that might be Nimi. Oh, BB-8. BB-8. Okay. Oh, please tell me you're not slooping. Please tell me you're not slooping. You will fly off the board if you sloop. I saw him hover over Precision Ion. Oh, that scared me. Well, Nimi is coming to kill Cad, or try. And there goes Joff. And snap. Snap, crackle, pop. I think the most I ever had was I had 1.0 Luke ability and 1.0 Wedge ability because I only played Hotak in 1.0. I had 1.0 Luke and 1.0 Wedge in an X-Wing, and that was the extent of what I did. Oh, this is scary if he rotates here. And I see him hovering like he wants. Yep, that's not good for Fen. But that's pretty good for Cad. I think you focus. Oh, he's gonna focus barrel roll? Line up on Chewie? I mean, I don't love it. Oh no! I don't think he can get over that too. Well, this is gonna be really scary for Fen here. Fen, I mean, yeah, you just try to kill Chewbacca, unfortunately. Um, Chewie has 4 left, so if you spend the focus, he's dead. If you fearless, he might be dead. I would just fearless and leave the focus. Fearless. Don't spend the focus. Oh wait, yeah, you don't have fearless. Never mind. Okay, so he has a choice. I forget how fearless works, but uh, Joel's just gonna take it. If that's a direct, okay, it's a console fire. So yeah, I know. I was hoping he had fearless. I brain farted. Yeah, Chewy range one in Fen. Console fire. Well, Chewy's dead, so that's a plus. He can't do an action, but he gets two shots. So first shot does nothing, and then the second shot from Chewy will be four. Listen, Bender, I got confused. So four dice because it's range one. He needs paint on everything. Uh, well, um, I mean it's still close. It's 31 to 28, but now you have nothing to help you. I mean, yeah. Well, if he spent Fen, Chewy just dies and he gets. Oh yeah, he'd get a shot at I6. You're right. Uh, no, I think Coleman can pull it back unless he willingly takes two here, which is what he's doing. I don't think it's game, but he has to do a good amount of damage to. He can shoot at Joff and try to kill Joff. He can shoot at Temin to try and get half of Temin. Hey, stranger things have happened. He's going to shoot at Temin. Well, when he rolls like that. Okay, now it's game. You spend and take one. You spend and take one. You spend and take one. That would be correct, actually. But they're over it. I don't care. Because chances are Chewie probably still shoots at Cad. So, 1 damage to Cad. It was range 2 from Cad to Nimi, but it's range 1 Nimi to Cad. Ugh. Well, if Cad dies here, then... If Cad dies here, then... Well, good game, guys. Uh, oh, man, the green dice. Fucking Berserker dice luck. And 42. Ah, whatever. I don't care enough. I feel for Koleman. Like, these green dice have been horrendous. I'm not someone that likes looking at dice stats after a game. No heroic, so Joff down to 1. But you got an I-1 TIE Fighter and an I-0 M3A against essentially 2 fully healthy X-Wings and Joff. But it's 2 points apiece. I am going to look at dice stats after this game because I'm pretty sure Koleman has rolled 2 evades the whole game. But I got another game after this one. JJ versus Teddy. Yeah. Nah, TTS dice lately have been. I mean, I had a game earlier today that I streamed. Your game, Sherman, where your opponent had a -8 on dice. I streamed a game yesterday where the person who lost, I think, had a -6. The other day, Sevall had a -8. Like, it should always be, in my opinion, it should always be somewhere between that -2 to +2 bracket. It should never be anything lower or higher than that. I I guess at this point, sure, do what you want, Coleman. Sorry, that sounded sarcastic. It wasn't meant to be. It sounded disappointed. I'm not disappointed. The dice have just fucked you over. And Joel knows that he just needs to kill this TIE fighter, and that's what he's doing. He's coming to kill your TIE fighter. This just feels bad. Like, Joel, stop. He's already dead. You don't have to do this, Joel. Joel, you don't have to do this. Really? Holy shit, my guy. Said with love and affection, but like three X-Wings for a TIE fighter when his dice have been bad all game? Come on, my guy. Uh, Joel is 2-0 on my stream, though, so I will be looking at the dice stats after this. 4v3, let's see if Joel ends it on this shot. And well, that's the game. Koleman just paused. Couldn't believe that that happened. Go for the kill. Just let him have the kill, Joel. Regardless of what he rolls, just let him have it, please. Give us something. You've already beaten us 5-1 this week. Blank out, please. Ah. All right, well, your final score is going to be 32 to 52. 32 to 50. Sure. Should be 49, but whatever. Yeah. Okay, so Coleman's dice, he had a -4 on greens. He rolled 6 evades out of the expected 11 and rolled 16 blanks out of the expected 11. But Joel's reds were about where I expected them to be. I mean, Joel had a total -1, and Coleman's reds were very good, but he just couldn't roll an evade to save his life. Yeah, don't bring two objective ships. Yeah, it definitely happens. I'm not upset either way. I'm also like it should be 49 to 34, but I'm not going to sit here and be like, "Well, you got to play another round." Like I would tell my guy just to concede. So, we're going to call it 50 to 34 and Jagged Axe, yeah, -4 green. It was rough. So, I'm actually going to